Peace and love, family. So, let me give y'all a second to come on in. I know we were supposed to do this on Zoom, but Zoom wasn't working the way I needed it to. And in all honesty, it probably makes a lot more sense for everyone to hear this, regardless to whether or not they're inside the 20-day group detox. This is orientation. All right, so I'm going to give everybody a second to get in. I know I just gave y'all a notification. And we're going to be getting into it. Now, if you have any questions, you can send them, especially if they're very private questions and you don't want everybody in your business. But, right, if y'all saw what I'm on. But the main things that I need every single person to understand going into this detox is that the detox that we are doing is different than the detox that everybody else is doing. And the main reason, it's not just because the herbs are superior and the system is superior. It's mainly because we focus on the things that create the most impact on your health, right? And what is that? For those of you who've been listening to me for a while, you should know by now, the number one things that create and sustain health is the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, your emotions that you feel, right? Those three things: the air, the water, and the emotions. So to segue you into focusing on the things that are important, but not as important as those three, right? Which are what? The food and the herbs. To segue you to getting really efficient on just those three things, the way we start the group detox is by having you do just that. It's simple. You set your alarm to every 2 hours, and every 2 hours you drink the water that you're going to drink, breathe after you drink the water, and when you're breathing, you feel the emotion that you want to feel. Now, for those of you who are in the 20-day group detox, it's way more details inside of the course, right? Because now the 20-day group detox is a course. It's not just a PDF. It's not just herbs. I have a course there to take you step by step through each day, day 1 through day 20, right? Along the way, you have activities. Along the way, you will have different engagements because we're meeting every week, right? So if you ever at any point feel lost or confused, you can message me, and you have the code that lets me know you're inside of the group, right? When you log inside and you see the course, I tell you, in order to get in contact with me, whatever question you ask, you have to type in the secret code and let it be the last thing you type. That's how I know you're inside the 20-day group detox, and that's how I respond to you sooner. But starting today, we are preparing our bodies to receive the nutrients from the herbs and the food that we're going to eat, right? So today until October 8th, we're focusing only on breathing, drinking water, and feeling. For those of you who haven't already done the 7-day transformation, that is the most effective way for you to take a negative emotion and dissolve it and amplify a positive emotion. You need to begin to use that. You can use that in combination with what we're doing in the 20-day group detox. So every 2 hours you do what? Lolo smile. So I will detox when I come from the islands. Yes, Loretta. Hold on. You can begin the detox when you come back from the island, because you'll only miss like 2 days, because I know you told me you get back on the 10th, right? You'll only miss 2 days, and you really won't miss anything because I'll leave it open for you up until, for a month and change after. I make sure everybody gets the experience. Even if you can't do it exactly with me, hail up, sister. Janae, how you doing? One love. Even if you can't get the experience while with us, I let you have it so that you can do the experience outside. All right? So, again, for everybody, the last day to sign up, I tell people, is tomorrow, because we're preparing for the first week. You prepare by getting in the habit of learning how to do the deep breathing, learning how to drink the right quantity and quality of water, and most importantly of all, knowing how to nourish your body with the feelings, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say the alarm went off. Ding, 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 ding. What do? I have to get my water. And when I have my water in my hand, I'm gonna feel a feeling that I want to feel. You know, you coming into this detox should know the outcome of the detox that you want. I want you to feel it. I want you to think about it. I want you to see what you're doing and see how you look and see how you feel and feel it. And then you drink the water. You drink it all down. It should be 8 to 16 ounces. 16 ounces being the most ideal, 8 ounces being the least amount that you can drink. After you drink the water, what do? Your 8 breaths, right? And as you're breathing, you're feeling the same feeling of the goal that you're going towards, right? This is how we're going to program our body to learn to work for us and not against us. This is how you learn to get your behaviors in alignment with the direction that you want to go. Over time, every 2 hours, every 2 hours, every 2 hours, every 2 hours, we're going to do this for 7 days straight. And at the end of 7 days, you're already going to be in the flow that you need to be in order to now just start incorporating the herbs and the foods that is inside your detox guide. All right? It's that simple, y'all. Right? So for those you're waiting on the Zoom, I could not get the Zoom to work because I'm not even home right now, and I don't know how to operate that off of my phone. But do not worry. She said, I'm in love with my body. Don't worry. I'm going to upload this live. And if you have any more questions, right? If you have any questions at all, you are more than open to ask. You guys know me by now. If you have a question, if you ask it on the live, I got you. But for those of you coming in and you're like, oh, I missed it because you were on the Zoom, don't worry. This is going to be saved. It's going to be downloaded. And it's going to be put into a title of a video called Orientation, right? So a lot of the common questions and answers that most people have, it's also inside the group. You know, you're going to see that you should only be able to see like the first section. And then when day 1 comes, I'll release day 1. I'll release day 2 a day before you do it. And but you're going to see it's going to be smooth. And then, again, if you ever have any questions, if you're not clear, if you feel like something's gone wrong or you begin to get a detoxification crisis, don't even sweat it. Like, don't even worry. Like, message me, but you'll know how to deal with it if you just read the guide. If you ever come up and you start to maybe get breakouts or you start to have sweat or you start to have the shittings and your body's expelling a lot of waste, you take a step back, you drink water, you breathe, and you relax, right? Your body is going to be working for you through this process, especially when you do 7 days of preparing with the water. I'm only doing 7 days. The last detox we did a whole 30 days of preparation, and that was a little too much. People started to get real strong detoxification crisis symptoms just by drinking water and breathing and feeling, right? And I don't want people to experience that because it was just too much headache. You know, detoxing doesn't have to be as painful as eating a duck flower. For those of you who've done the duck flower, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you who've heard about it, then you know. That is an aggressive form of detox that can cause a lot of harm to the body if you don't properly prepare, and it's really unnecessary, right? How you do anything is how you do everything. If you want the best detox, then you need to learn how to do it gradually, right? We got to get out of the thing of expecting instant gratification in everything that we do, right? People don't read no more because they can go to their phone and they can ask Google. All right, people don't even take the time to develop relationships no more because everything in the world is this, fast. But when it comes to health, that's not how it works. Health, you have to learn how to operate like nature does. You put a mango seed in the ground, the mango seed gonna take a while to become a tree to then bear fruit. You didn't develop the sickness, the pain, the obesity or whatever it is you're dealing with overnight. It came as a result of a lifestyle of living in an insalubrious, aka unhealthy way. We reverse engineer that, we undo that, but we do it in a way where it's natural, where it's cool runnings. You're not sprinting up a hill. We're taking our time. We're walking down the street. We're soaking in all the natural environment. We're smelling the air. Maybe getting I catch some nice Nice breeze or something in the air. You know, I like to say, let me say this. What's this question? Loretta, you really want to get on this live, huh? Hold on. Oh, it's always going to benefit the next person. So let's see. Just accepted you.
I didn't really want you to connect to me, but here I am.
Hey,
Okay.
so what's up? What's up, Hippolyta in the flesh? How you doing,
Anyway,
Loretta?
I'm good, but I
You
was
got the whole, you
asking.
got the whole, you got the whole situation over here. Hold on. Where your purple hair at?
Wait, okay, you want to see it?
let's
I
let's see
okay.
Hippolyta Blue. Let me see Hippolyta Blue in the flesh. What you got?
There it go. Okay, you see that?
Look, you know, you remind me so much of my spiritual mother, whose house I'm actually at right now.
Okay,
Um,
I'll be here.
y'all are forever young. Mama Tassila, y'all
Yes, yes,
forever young.
yes. I'm called Queen Ager, honey.
Oh,
It's called a Queen Ager.
oh.
Queen Ager.
Excuse me, but Mama
Can you
Loretta,
see it?
I do.
Listen, um, yeah, I'm relaxing.
Did you
And
have a question? I
I
know you had
did,
a
I I did. My recording when we had, cause I don't care who knows what's going on. I'm in love with you like everybody else.
okay.
So cause of the genius that you are, right? So I just wanted a recording of my when we did my consultation. What was it? My consultation with you, consulting with you.
It
Yeah.
wasn't sent to you via email.
No, I didn't get it, baby
Oh,
Laura. I don't
so
know
it's
how to get it.
uploaded to Dropbox now under your profile. So I'm gonna make sure it's sent to you. Don't worry about that. I
I don't
got you.
have Dropbox.
But when I send it to you, it's gonna be a link that you can either choose to download it from Dropbox. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Oh, okay. Because I got to go to the
I'm
islands,
actually,
That's
I got you. I'm gonna screenshot this just so I can make sure to do it, and I'll send
that's
it to you right after.
that's why I got these braids here. Someone was questioning, what am I, Hippolyta?
Did you
Hippolyta?
did you watch it? Did you
I
watch
watched some of it because that's my favorite actress. I was wondering what was she playing on because I don't watch television, right? What was the show again?
I
Um,
told you to watch Lovecraft Country.
that's what it was. Yeah. Because I was wondering where she was.
Did you watch all of it?
I didn't watch all of it, but she bad. Now I'm all of her. I'm all that. And
Go watch it to at least episode 8 because that's the episode with Hippolyta.
okay, that's the one where
You
she
gotta see
becomes.
it. You gotta see it because
Okay, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna go see it, and I'll text you and let you know. So thank you so much. I
okay.
appreciate you. I know everyone does, but you come highly recommended. So many people are following you that I didn't know were following you. That
Well,
I know of them. They said, "Oh yeah, he great."
well,
Why y'all didn't tell me
I'm,
about
I'm
him
I'm
before?
just I'm just getting started, Mama Loretta.
I
So
know it.
I
I know you are.
appreciate the honor. I know Michaela has a question. Michaela, do you want to come up on the live real quick?
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Thank you.
I, I love you.
Love
I'll
you
talk to you
too.
soon.
Okay. Bye.
All right, peace. Um, heartbeat is no longer in activity, sister. So if you're still on heartbeat, then you're behind because we're on school. It's a whole new platform with way more than I had on heartbeat. I didn't see your message because I'm not on heartbeat. So, um, my brother Ayiholo, as far as psychedelic mushrooms, we got to talk about that in the private community. But yes, everybody who is interested in experiencing legal psilocybin therapy, hint, hint, wink, wink, um, I'll be able to give you guys access to the particular therapist that can give you a recommendation. Got it? Cool. Michaela, let's get you here on the live. Boom. All right. Where you at? There we go.
Hey, I wasn't trying to join the live, but I did have a question. But I do love that
Michaela!
episode.
What's up?
Hey. Hey.
How you feeling? I know. I just sent you a like you know how Cupid sent love. I just said excitement and just bliss. I sent it to you like with your name.
Receive.
But but yeah. So the one-on-one, I know you guys know the way I'm doing. You know that's the reason why you signed up. The way I'm doing this one is a little different. I'm gonna be doing a one-on-one, basically giving you a long ass questionnaire, and then I'm gonna be calling you so that I can get a clear window into your day to give you all of the little specific things that you can do throughout the day so that you can, you know, anchor yourself into a rhythm and break out of the norm so you can quantum leap, you know, shout out to Dan Pino, you know, quantum leap into the new version of you. You know, have you been to Spotlight yet?
No, no, not yet, not yet. I've actually I caught something over this past. I went to an I Am Woman conference, and I've been.
What was that? Where was that? What was that
It
about?
was at the Marriott Marquis. My stepmother's cousin, she's a master coach, and so she holds these annual I Am Women conference. It's very uplifting, very enlightening, and but it's also very cold up in Marriott, and I guess my body was just like, oh, and so I've been just.
She didn't have the Valara. They didn't have the Valara purifying and ozoning the air. I get it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're not there yet.
that's a slip up. That's a slip up. I'm actually if you can, please come out tomorrow for Dr. Mark's qigong.
Oh, is that? Oh,
That's
oh,
tomorrow. That's tomorrow morning at 5:55. I'll send you the address. I'll send you the address. I'll actually post it on my stories.
okay.
But if you can make it, come out there. He does an amazing qigong class. It's a really good
I've
flow. It's a,
been. I went in the morning because he had you close your eyes and see the orbs when
it's
we're
fire.
outside.
It's fire. I would go. But it's different this time because this time he got two massive Tesla coils. And so after we do the no. Listen, after we do the qigong on the outside, we go inside the office and he turns on both of them.
Oh wow.
It's both of them. So we'll be in a circle surrounded by this. Whatever you are thinking and feeling in there. So here's what I'm gonna direct myself to do and whoever's there. He has something that you do after you've finished. I want to do the steps from the 7-day transformation in a charged space like that. Is going to be even more amplified.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Wow. I remember he was still just building the first one. He was still like, it was still, he had more to do. Wow. That's all I could.
Yeah. So I would say do that, but the link to the one-on-one is only going to be available when we get to the tail end of the detox. When you're doing the detox, you're focusing on the detox. Mm-hmm. At the end of the detox, after you finish, that's when I'm gonna be calling people to do that part.
Okay. Yeah, I filled out the survey, the questionnaire.
That was the smaller one. There's another one that I'm gonna have to send.
All right.
Because I'm getting really in detail, right? So yeah, but you're good. You're good. Okay. Just come tomorrow because I want to talk with you any which way.
That sounds
and you got to see the space, and there's some other stuff that we got to build on. So come through.
Send me it. Can we private in school after this, because I want to tell you what's going on, and then we can kind of go back and forth.
If you message me, I will look for your message tonight for sure.
I'll do that. You got it.
All right, sis. Peace. One love. All right, my brother, the holistic bull. Hey man, I have not forgotten you. I hope I messaged you because it's just been a little busy, but I'm getting ready to send you the stuff you need, bro, and we could definitely build this joint like a manifestation drill and detox all in one. Yep, absolutely. That's what we have to do. We have to build a foundation. If we're going to build anything strong, we have to create a solid foundation, right? The foundation of everyone's health is their emotions. A step above that, you could say, is breathing. A step above that is water, right? And then when we get to the top of that food pyramid or this health pyramid, you have Minerals, minerals would be like fourth, and then really it'd have to be environment. I have to build that out. But the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, and the way that you feel creates the biggest base for everything else. And then with the practices that you've hopefully developed in the 7-day transformation, it's a whole different thing. Look, this is something I've been meaning to tell y'all. I need y'all to really think about this. People that usually have herpes, right, or have any type of disease at all, you will always have a herpes outbreak when you have emotional trauma flaring up in your life, right? People they will have no herpes outbreaks for years, and then they go through some very stressful, painful shit, and boom, they have a breakout. What does that tell you about the role of emotions in your immune system? It tells you that it's the most important thing, right? Emotions can literally turn off your body's ability to heal, and it promotes the degeneration of all your cells. You have to get your emotions right, y'all. It's about the feeling, right? So, what city I want to go? We're in Atlanta, Loretto. We're here in Atlanta. Drop that God body workout regimen. Soon, bro. Soon, bro. I'm tweaking it out. I've been really experimenting with 3-day fast and 2-day fast while training. And I'm actually blown away. I had no idea that something like this was even possible. How can I do an average of like 700, 600 calories a day? If I factor in everything after I eat, how can I maintain my size and my strength and even get stronger, and I'm not eating food? It's almost mind-blowing. So I'm doing this experiment with myself and tweaking out the God Body protocol before I release it. And I think I'll pre-release it with a few of you who are wanting to partake in the God Body Detox to be examples of it. I'm going to share with a few of my select brothers before we release it. But yeah. All right, family. Look, all of you who've been paying attention in the community, y'all already know, man. Like, it's my goal to help you learn, to help you get the information that you need. Like, herbs and foods are really good, but there's more to health than that, right? Too much people get stuck in the allopathic medicine, allopathic herbalism box, and it's going to do a lot more harm than good, because what most people don't realize is, as the food quality gets worse and as herbs become more streamlined, so they become more processed, right? Even the process of taking a herb and breaking it down into a powder puts micrometals inside of it, depending on the machinery that they use, right? So that's why they'll say, oh, the turmeric and the curry that came from India had a whole bunch of harmful metals in it. That's because the machinery is old, right? And the machinery, period, it's using stainless steel to break down these things, so the metal from the stainless steel gets in them. All I'm trying to say is, the food and the herb quality, because of manufacturing and because of the supply and demand, it gets lower and lower. But the level of toxicity in the world is getting higher and higher, right? We have more radiation because we went from 3G to 4G to 5G. We have more toxins in the water because every year that goes by, with all these geoengineering trails that come down with the barium and the strontium and the aluminum, and they get inside the water supply and they land on top of the food sources, right? All of these things are accumulating, and our bodies are impacted by it. And that's why it's important for everybody to learn health outside of herbs and food. Do you know how to use your breath? Do you know what quality and quantity of water to drink daily for you? Do you know what nutrients? Do you know what nutritional guides that you need to be following for your specific genetics, for your environment, and for your lifestyle? These are worth their weight in gold, versus just thinking, oh, I need iron, so I need burdock and sarsaparilla. Oh, I need to relax my nerves, so I need blue vervain and skullcap. Oh, no, you need to learn how your body works. You need to stop being placeboed by a lot of people that mean well but don't necessarily know everything they're teaching. And so they're really putting a magnifying glass on the food and herbs only because they sell the food and herbs, right? Which you can't blame them for. The food and herbs do help. But again, if you've been listening, you know it's not everything. I know we're supposed to be on the Zoom. Access granted, I know I sent a message out to everybody, but you don't have to worry because I'm probably going to do two. This is just the intro. This is orientation. So matter of fact, sister, and come on the live right now, please. Come on the live and ask whatever you want to ask. Access granted. There we go. I sent you a request. Please come on. Ask me the questions that you want to ask, and if you weren't able to get it because you were on the Zoom, it's okay. I will repeat it. So go ahead. Come on the live, sis. All right. Come, let's go. While we're there, can't wait. I can't wait, boy. Y'all are going to be in for a surprise. While I wait for my sister to come, if anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. I went over everything that you need to know for the 20-day group detox. For those of you who are watching and you're not in it, you still have 24 hours to participate. There she is. How you doing?
Hey,
How you doing? Look
I'm
pretty,
good.
pretty
How are
smart. Look at you,
you?
boy. Shining like the sun.
Look,
Oh, you got the sea moss lemon, chlorophyll sea moss lemonade. You ready?
no, it's the
What you got?
cilantro.
Oh, well, so when I say chlorophyll,
Okay.
I'm talking about the green pigment that's in all plants. So you got that you got the cilantro, you got the sea moss, and you drinking it already.
Yeah.
I'm about to. I can't wait. I can't. Did you take before pictures?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
In a mirror though, do you think I should take them like put my phone up and then take them like that or what?
I think you should take it front and side.
Okay.
Like time your
I did
phone,
front and side.
time your phone, take front and side because this shit's about to be stupid. For you particularly, here's what we're doing, and I will repeat it for everybody. What we're doing right now is the first 7 days we prep. What I don't do is I don't you know, I'm not like most people. I don't just say start taking herbs and eating food. I'm prepping you to start doing that. So to get the most out of your detox for the next 7 days, all we're doing is we're focusing on drinking the water, breathing, and feeling. All right? So you set the alarm in your phone for every 2 hours. From the time that you wake up every 2 hours, just like how you would be taking the herbs during the 20-day group detox, but without the herbs. Right?
Okay.
So 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you wake up, you drink your water. 9 o'clock, drink your water, breathe and feel. And here's what I want you to feel, sis. I want you, did you do any of the 7-day transformation?
I did the breathing.
Your face, you didn't do it.
No, I did the breathing.
Did you do the activity where you pull the energy out and you spend it? Look. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. The practices that I put in there are a step-by-step guide to a therapy that the person who taught me it gets paid $400 for a 30-minute session. Okay. And he is booked. He is the #1 neuro-linguistic practitioner, NLP practitioner in the U.S. This is his technique.
So that technique that you just talked about, I didn't do it today, but I did when I first joined, and I was I did try that one.
Okay, so make sure, and I only mention that to say, make sure that you have your ideal, like the version of yourself that you want yourself to be, and you are actively, working towards. Okay. Like when you are in your ideal self, when you look and feel the way optimally that you are now working towards, what are you doing? How do you feel? What are you wearing? How do you talk? How do you carry yourself? Yeah. Get into the persona so deeply that you can feel the feeling of it already being it. And so when you're drinking your water, you're drinking that emotional, that feeling. And then after you drink your water, all I need people to do is 8 breaths. You stop after you drink your water, which is 8 to 16 ounces, depending on what you're working yourself up to. You just breathe in through the nose, into the stomach, then into the mouth, into the chest, and just exhale, just decompress. You know, like just relax all the way. Then you do that 7 more times. And what's gonna happen is at the end of 7 days, the only shift on October 8th, that's when we start taking the herbs. You've already developed the pattern of drinking the water and breathing and feeling every 2 hours. And so now you can mix the herbs in, and both of those things are going to merge. So when you take the herbs, you'll feel the feeling, you'll be hydrated, and you'll relax all in one.
So I have a question.
Ask.
So what about the food? What are they eating? Like, I'm asking for other people too. I'm sure they probably have this question. So
Yeah.
for this
So
7 days,
first 7 days, I ain't sweating you. First,
and I did the whole.
So let me say this. Let me make it clear. These first 7 days are outside of the 20-day group detox. All right. So we're gonna do 20 days of herbs, food, drinking water, breathing, and there's some other techniques for those who've done it before that want to take it a step further that they can do. But the first 7 days, we're laying the foundation. So technically, it's a 27-day detox, but I don't like to say that because, you know, more days means more commitment time, and more commitment time to the average human being, it's just too much, right?
And I already started, so I'm like, I'm not going back.
Now I got a question. What's your wall sit time?
2 minutes.
That's good. That's really good.
Really? I mean, it's because I haven't been doing it. So I was at like 1 minute and 20 seconds.
That's fine.
Okay.
Now, how long do you hold the plank?
Oh, I haven't timed the plank.
Time the plank.
Okay.
Because for you, I would say do that every day. Don't deviate from that.
Okay.
Because remember, you want to build more muscle in the body.
Yes.
And when you build more muscle in the body, it goes hand in hand. Okay. It goes hand in hand. The muscle is gonna increase the metabolism. It's gonna eat the fat. It's gonna maintain youthfulness. That's why you see everybody who exercises, they 58, 60. They look
good.
At Angela Bassett.
So good. And his skin looks so good and tight.
Because they're creating energy and circulating energy all the time. Movement creates piezoelectricity. Wherever there's pressure applied for something, electricity is generated. That's why if someone grabs your hand and starts massaging it, it's going to feel good, but because you're pushing energy to all the different meridian pathways, the different organs, and the different functions that they do become enhanced. Right? So, any more questions?
Yes, I'm super concerned about like losing weight. I can't get it out of my head.
Shouty. No, you see, you got me unfiltered. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. Let me say it like this. All the weight that you will lose, it will be replaced with muscle, and you will still be supple and soft. You ain't gotta worry about losing your weight. You ain't gotta worry about losing your booty. You don't gotta worry about losing your edge to get a free meal, 3 free meals every week. All right, look. I know what you be doing.
Oh no!
I'm just playing. I mean, if I were a woman and I looked like you, I would definitely be getting free lunches. But that's just me. You know,
can't say too much, but
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. But check. So you good. You're not gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Anything that you lose will get replaced. But understand, whatever you're losing is holding waste.
Yeah.
You can still hold weight, but I'm 100% sure with what I had in mind with you. You know, when you signed up and I went through all of your stuff, I was like, yo, I if I'm gonna just be straight, I'm just like, yo, I want to have her look like an Instagram thottie.
Yeah,
Without
let's
being
do
an
it.
Instagram thottie, because you're very emotionally intelligent and you carry yourself really well. So I thought that would be a great combination. And then, I mean, you could really decide what you want to do. If you want to host your own detox for queens and do womb healing, or, you know, if you want to do, you know, a tantra healing or whatever it is you're going to get into, I'll help you do that. But making you look, people respond to how people look, right? That's why everybody don't care that, you know, this guy is on steroids or this girl is you know, getting her job, you know, she's getting what, liposuction and stuff. They don't care about that. They see the look and they're motivated, right? But you won't have to do that. You could just do it naturally. Like the last sister that came on in the first group detox I did, Ebony, she lost 25 pounds in 20 days. And, you know, I guess she was much heavier, but she still had a figure. She didn't even exercise. I just had her doing 3 times the amount of breathing because she had some things going on with her nerves where she really needed to get more oxygen flowing. So she did the Wim Hof, I think 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Have you done the Wim Hof before?
Yes.
Right?
It's tingly. Like I be feeling so tingly and just
high as hell. High as let's just keep it real. It's like it's like you took a pull out of a bomb. That thing be getting you feeling high.
Yeah.
So she was that relaxed all day. And you lose weight through breathing. That's why when you go to the gym, it's not so much the burn, it's the you're breathing out. Your body's eliminating more waste. Look,
this is true.
Look, even you know how much gases your body holds on to when your body has excess weight? It's gas, man. The food gets broken down from a solid to a liquid, then to a gas. If you think about how small minerals and nutrients have to be, if you think about how small they have to be assimilated by the cell, come on, man. You know, everything is micro. That's why you want your water to be structured. Have you done anything else to your water, or is it just distilled water?
Actually, I couldn't find any distilled water here right now because of the whole saltwater thing. You heard about that?
Oh shit! Yeah, the saltwater intrusion.
So everybody has like
grabbed it.
Yeah, they grabbed it. So I had to get spring water.
You could deal with the spring water, but here's what I'll do. Go to Home Depot and get you the little tiny magnets. They're little neodymium magnets, right? And this is a little project. But take your blender. Just take your blender because this is going to help everything, especially when you throughout the whole process. Take 4 little magnets and do on each side, you know, divide it into 4 and do either. So let's say you have a circle here and that represents the blender. Do north, north, south, south. You don't have to know which one is north and which one is south. You just make sure that they repel each other. Right? So make sure north, it doesn't have to be north here. It can be south here. It can be south, south, or north, north, or north, north, and south, south. I know that's confusing as hell.
Yeah, I'm going to probably have to ask you again.
No. I'm going to break it down.
All right.
So you want to have a situation where there's it's like energy being pushed in from both poles. So you want the south side of the magnet to be pushing in and facing this way. And on the opposite end, you have the south side again pushing in. So 2 souths and 2 norths. That's it. You tape that to your blender and you blend. You do everything with that. That's gonna add another element of making the water smoother, because with more magnetism. So with magnetism, you have electricity. Those 2 things are inseparable. Just like the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine polarity. So when you have magnets around, electricity circulates more effectively, more efficiently. It's created, right? So you're charging your water. You're making it better quality. So
It's
because
so
you don't have the distilled,
intelligent. Oh my
because
God.
you don't have the distilled, just do that and you're gonna be good.
All right. Cool.
All right, so you can make up for the fact that you don't get it right now, but you good.
Yeah.
Outside of that, because of all the water scares, if you did, it would be a great investment. It'll literally pay itself after 100 days, pay for itself. Inside the school community app, you can just get the water distiller that your brother put from Amazon.
Okay.
So under general discussion, just type in distill, and you'll see the Amazon link that he put in there.
All right.
It's $100 machine, and it makes a gallon in 2 hours.
Okay. That's not bad.
I thought that was pretty impressive. I got my distilled water here, but it's definitely something I'm getting ready to take when I go back to the DR, because DR don't have any distilled water. All right?
That's where you at right now?
No,
Dominican?
I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at my mama's house right now.
Okay.
Her Mama Tassili. Yeah, have you ever been to Atlanta and eaten a punani bread?
No, I've been to Atlanta, but what is that?
I said I really did just say it just to throw you off a little bit. That's a wrap that she makes. It's a kale wrap with tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, onions, garlic, on a bed of couscous with coconut cream corn in it.
Sound good.
It's ridiculous.
Definitely sound good.
Yeah, it's the best high snack you'll ever eat in your life. Outside of muffins and cookies and all the other stuff. Right. We'll talk. But
all right.
Let's see. We've been here a minute. Do you have any more questions?
Not really.
If you do,
that was my only concern for real.
If you do, when you message me on the school app, did you log into the private section with the 20-day group detox?
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure you put that code into the end so I know you're in the group, because there's so much people messaging me, and I'm really gonna be hyper focused on everybody in the group.
All right.
All right.
Gotcha. Right. Thank you.
Yeah, look.
All right.
Hey, one love. I'm looking forward to this.
Yes. I got my before pictures. I'm ready.
Wait. Do you have good hold on the diaphragm breath?
What's good hold?
When you breathe, can you fill up your stomach without moving your chest? I'm taking a deep breath right now. Look. It's all stomach based. Can you breathe with your stomach only?
I think so. When you say not moving your chest, what you mean? Because it's kind of expanding a little bit.
So I'll say it like this. I'll do it like this. So when you breathe, right? It's all here. So you see my fingers? See my fingers going across? So this is it.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
Okay, that's it. Because if you can do that, that's the kind of breath I want you to do. But when you're breathing in for the 8 breaths, make sure it's slow and it's deep. Right?
All right.
And make sure that you breathe in. And you good.
All right.
All right, sis. One love, eh?
Peace.
Peace. All right, family. Tony Buick. What's going on here? All right, family. Look, if you guys have any more questions, if you have any more questions, you got me here, so ask them, right? Ask them. Don't be afraid to ask anything crazy. At the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. That water distiller is fire. Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and I love their raps, yo. It's absolutely phenomenal. Putting your tongue at the roof of the mouth helps. That's a really good point, Michaela. When you put your tongue it completes the circuit, and it allows the energy to flow more naturally down into the dantian. It's part of the microcosmic orbit. For those of you who've read the free book #1, I've been giving this book away now for, I think, over 2 years now. It's Mantak Chia's sexual energy book. Um, a dental implant versus the root canal. What's up, bro? My bad. I saw that question. I'm just remembering it. So yeah, the thing that takes away the least from you. So a dental implant versus a root canal. The root canal, they shave things down. The dental implant, they shave in there. That's a hard one, bro. That's a very difficult one. I mean, why is the tooth that broken to where it needs to be replaced? You know, when you start to think, I'm gonna put a permanent fixture in my teeth that's either metal or ceramic. Obviously, you want to take ceramic over taking the metal. If it has to be done, just try to get the best materials and make sure that they're piezoelectric. Ceramic can work. So if they can do ceramic, I would say the dental implant versus the root canal. The root canal just changes way too much, you know. So if you have to do it, which I don't know why you would have to, unless it's rotten or it's really, really damaged. But even then, there's so much you can do to repair it naturally. All right. So where are we supposed to find our code for when we message you in school? If you're in the group Detox, then when you go inside the group, inside onboarding, like there's certain questions that I answer and I tell you. It's actually the first one, and the very first thing, the very first link you'll see. In order to message me, you put the code that I've created, that you make sure that's the last thing that you message. All right. Can your team let me invite tonight? Darkwa, my brother. Yes, go ahead and make sure that you email us just to make sure. The tooth discoloration. Yeah, bro, you gotta. There's something you gotta get your eyes on, man. But you know, you can send me a picture. Send me a picture when you can. I know you're not in the group community, but you've been rocking me for a while, and I want to make sure I help you. I help you with everything that I know. So if you message me, I'm gonna look for it. Rue, my sister, she says a chiropractor is a safe route for healing pain or elimination. A chiropractor is good to realign your spine because it's a lack of alignment in our spines that create a lack of the communication, you know, and it creates a lot of problems. But for chronic pains in your body, you want to engage the particular area. You can eliminate all pain from your body if you just develop a very, very, very rigid practice of breathing, moving in certain ways to push, to stretch and engage the muscle, and learning how to stroke the area. So, Rue, I'm gonna bring you on real quick. Are you ready for that? Let's see. You're gonna ask me, and I'm gonna show you in real time. We're gonna do something really cool. I sent you a request. Do mercury fillings need to be removed, or can you maintain? Hell no. Alma Bonita, anybody, remove the mercury fillings. Mercury is one of the most toxic metals. You cannot be healthy with mercury fillings. It is constantly leaching into your blood and adding heavy metal toxicity, poisoning to your body. Remove them immediately. Rue, if you can, jump on the live, and I will literally do something with you right now that can remove the pain. Or you can just tell me where the pain is, and I'll do something with you right now to show you that all pain in the body is a lack of oxygen. Hey, what's up,
Hi.
how you feeling? How you doing?
Feeling good. How are you?
I'm bubbly. I'm good.
I
I'm
just
very good.
I just washed my hair and all, so it's really like out.
It's all good. I think that was this. You know, the button kind of makes you look like this little button right here. It kind of makes you look even younger than your face already makes you.
Oh, my
No,
clip.
you good, Shaw. You good, Shaw. Don't change a thing. Look. But tell me, what pain were you feeling? What were you feeling?
It's in my spine. So it's my T7, my thoracic spine, and it's also my sternum. So I was thinking of going to like the chiropractor, but I also don't know if I should trust them. It looks aggressive to me.
Oh
And
no, you don't have to worry about that. What made it get out of alignment? Were you in an accident or something?
yeah, I was. I actually had a bad fall in 2021, and then I had a car accident. I was rear-ended. This year I was at the red light, rear-ended. He was going like 60 miles per hour.
Go to your chiropractor immediately. They're gonna help you. So when things abruptly happen and they push the spine out of alignment, um, here's a true story. This is real. Like, wow. My school work study. You know how sometimes in high school they give you an area where you can go and you can work and part time as a part of like learning like extended education in school. I worked at a chiropractic office, and I went there because every year at the Relay for Life, I saw this guy 2 years straight. I saw him run 25 miles straight. And I was like, holy shit, who is this person? His name was Dr. Marlon Williams. He was a chiropractor. I was actually going to be a chiropractor until I got to Georgia and I didn't like people for a period of time. But anyway, go to your chiropractor. It is pretty aggressive, but that sudden, that pushes the spine back into alignment. And it's really good from time to time. It is not what you want to do every 2 weeks or to me even every month, because at that point it becomes a thing of, hey, am I, what is actually causing the problem of this spine being out of alignment? It's your lifestyle. So
Okay.
continually going to a chiropractor every month, it's saying, okay, I'm gonna wake up and jab my toe, and I'm gonna continue to sit lopsided, or it's enabling dumb shit. When the problem is you not paying attention to your posture. Like even right now, right? Like for me, I should be sitting like this with my spine erect, pretending like I'm hanging from a string on the top of the roof. When you stand like that, your posture is different. But if I go like this and I maintain that, then something is always going to shift out of alignment. And as a result, whatever area corresponds to that particular vertebrae will be impacted. All right, because that's the entire way that the brain communicates with every other part of the body.
Okay.
So right now, that pain is extending to your sternum because, yeah, you said the T7. So CTLS. So yeah, that's around the same area.
I have a big staircase. When I was living with family, it was a really big staircase, and it was the T7 in my sternum
Yeah.
was fractured. But so
It
it
was
was fractured.
fractured.
Yeah, there was a fracture in both. But
Shit.
because of the way I fell on my tailbone, and I felt like the ricochet go up my spine. So I wasn't really shocked. I wasn't shocked that it was fractured because I actually felt the pain travel up my spine, and then it stopped. And where it stopped is where it cracked. Parallel, the sternum being like parallel to my T7. No wonder that's what the CAT scan showed. So I never got treatment for that because I had to just do what I had to do. And now I'm like, this car accident this year is like bringing this up to the surface for me to like treat it.
All right, so I'm gonna show you something too. So after you get to the chiropractor, you probably need to do the Geb flow. But this is one movement that you absolutely need to include. Hold on, let me make sure that can you see me? Can you see me? Okay. No. All right. See this movement? So I want you to line your spine. You go like this. You reach up, put this hand on the outside of your right foot or left foot, depending on where you're going. You're reaching back with this hand. You go like this. So let me do it at a different angle. All right?
Okay.
You're at this
Okay.
angle. Knees right here. You reach up, out, deep breath, and you look over the shoulder. you do it on the other side. All right? This knee up, down, deep breath, twist. Oh, it feels so good. All right, but you need to keep your spine engaged.
Okay.
You need to keep your spine engaged. And first you need to go to the chiropractor, make them put it back in place. And then you wanna really do things to keep your spine in alignment, but strengthen it. So like one of the best exercises for you is when you go to the gym and they have that machine where you can kind of put your body over and pick it up to get the very lower part of your back. You know,
Oh,
you know which one I'm talking about.
yes.
So use that machine. You want to use that machine to build the muscles of the back, right? Even back exercises where you can do movements like this, where you go like this and you, because it's going to squeeze and strengthen and create piezo electricity in the spine. So
Okay.
For a situation like this where you had multiple events, a fracture in the spine is a fracture in the bone of the vertebra. That's something that's like taking that's a shot at your master control center. So you don't want to play with it. You're young, so your body's nimble. You'd be able to repair really quickly. I would just say a lot of vitamin C, a lot of MSM. Are you in the 20-day group detox?
I need to, but I don't know. I'm still like figuring things out.
No, don't worry. I'm giving you the rubric right now. The MSM it oxygenates the body so well that a lot of people include it to repair and stop knee pain and stuff. But it's just an oxygenator. So if you do MSM, and this is all in the holistic medicine cabinet that's inside of the school community, right? So you do MSM, you do vitamin C, and after you go to the chiropractor, ask him for a scan. You probably want to do a scan too. You want to see what your spine actually looks like after you adjust it. So go there first, and then just start to supplement with things that help the oxygenation, because that's
Okay.
going to help you repair the cartilage, which is what was damaged. Between every vertebra, there's a little bit of cartilage that creates a little cushion, right? Between each one. Your vertebra, your bone, that so much pressure was put on that cartilage that it squashed and fractured the vertebra.
Mm-hmm.
But all of that pressure from everything you've gone through has really damaged, and you're young, so it'll repair. But you want to make sure that you have the things for the body to repair the cartilage, which takes a much longer period of time, right? Like repairing bone comes quickly, but repairing cartilage and growing it back, it always takes a lot longer. All right, but you solid, sis. You ain't gotta worry about that. You
Okay.
young, you ain't gotta do the group detox. You good. If that's the only thing you got going on, then you solid.
Yeah, I know. I will message you on that and let you know, because it's definitely like on my to-do list.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah. But thank you so much for answering my question. I really appreciate your time.
If you got any more, you know exactly where to get me.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right, sis. One love. All right, family. All right, so look, I don't think you can remove, unless it's detrimental. I think you can remove the mercury and replace it with another material. Absolutely. Remove it. You remove the mercury and replace it with ceramic. Anytime any medical doctor alters your gums and pulls out your tooth, they're pulling out nerve endings. They're pulling out parts of the meridian system of the body. They're pulling out parts of nerve endings that affect every single part of your body. Each tooth, just like each finger, is connected to different organs, connected to different endocrine organs, emotions, colors, sounds, the whole nine. So when they pull out a tooth, now there's a damage to the whole system. Nothing works alone. Your thumb and your thumb and this finger impacts digestion. Your thumb and this finger impacts your kidneys. Your thumb and this finger impacts the flow of energy to your brain, right? Your whole hand has a whole map of every single organ it's connected to, just like your ear, just like your eyes, and your teeth as well. Everything is connected, all right? So whenever you can, you try to stop doctors from removing things that are inside of your body to the best of your ability. Because once you remove these things, they cannot be replaced. Taking out a thyroid, the thyroid isn't the problem. The problem is the environment and the lifestyle that you've been living that has created the thyroid problems. The problem isn't your gallbladder. The problem is you living a lifestyle, eating things and thinking things that are weakening and creating a perfect environment for parasites and bacteria to destroy the function of your gallbladder. And so it'll be in pain. Or it's filled with stones because you've been drinking a whole bunch of spring water all the time. You need to still from time to time to pull things out of the body, right? But anyway, fam, we've had a good run. I had 3 teeth removed before giving braces when I was a teen. Alma bonita for every area, for every tooth that was pulled. Then you want to be mindful of those areas that are impacted and do things to compensate for the negative impact to the meridian. So when people have gotten teeth removed that affect the kidney, then that means you want to do activities that strengthen the kidney, right? It's so much, man. Our ability to heal ourselves is unlimited, y'all. This is what I want everybody to take away as I close. Our ability to heal ourselves is unlimited, but you need to get the right information. And most of the times, 90% of the times, food and herbs help, but they are not the most powerful things. The breathing is universal. The feeling positive feelings and circulating them through your body or magnifying them is universal. Drinking water is universal. So if you get those things, like for all of us who are starting on the 20-day group detox, if you get these things, everything else falls into place that much easier, right? Is there anything I need to do before the mercury fillings are removed to do after? Yeah. Damn. He said, I rate it can cause mercury vapor, which is dangerous. Family, when you get mercury, remove the mercury. And just make sure that you start taking metal detox things. I'm going to have a product coming soon that combines all of them, but you can start doing heavy metal detox simply by buying chlorella, simply by buying zeolites, simply by buying activated charcoal, simply by buying bentonite clay. When you take these things, these materials bind to different heavy metals. The best one for mercury is, it's really a combination, it's the zeolite. The zeolite and the bentonite clay are probably the 2 best for specific mercury, right? So get you some of that and continue. That grew after. But yeah, family, I think I might go with the root canal. Bro, that's a sticky situation. I don't know what to tell you. I'd have to see your teeth. And even then, I wish there was some type of holistic dentist I could send you to, but I don't have anyone like that in my circle. Dentists just stick to the rubric that they learn from their train of school, which tells them to do really stupid shit to the teeth that affect your health long term. So as far as removing them safely, all you have to do is get the mercury out. It's poisoning you. And just take the metal detox stuff, because it'll mitigate all of the side effects of now your body not responding to the constant toxicity. All right, fam. That's about it. I'm going to cancel this live, and I'm going to download it and put it inside the group. You said how to remove mercury filling safely. Yo, you got to go to your dentist for that. This ain't, I'm not even going to begin to try to tell you a way to remove your mercury fillings at home. That is dangerous. Go to your dentist and have them remove the mercury fillings. That's what they're good for. They put the mercury fillings inside of you, they could take them out. No, I'm not going to give you a way to take out your own mercury fillings. Anyway, fam. Yeah, you're good. Amy, you're fine. Keep doing what you're doing as you get them taken out. Watch what happens. You're going to be like, yo, this is crazy. Your whole health is going to transform just like this. All right, so at the end of the day, fam, just remember, don't do this at home. Exactly. We're going to pin that. At the end of the day, fam, I always want you to remember, even if you have nothing, you have you. Even if you don't have money to buy the herbs, even if you don't have money to buy all the different fruits and vegetables people telling you to buy, remember that you have you. You have the ability to breathe. You have the ability to drink water. And most of all, you have the autonomous power to decide how you feel. If you stop dishing your emotions to people, places, and things that are continually draining you by putting negativity on you, putting fear, anxiety, worry, and the whole nine on you. If you disconnect from that and you learn how to embrace the things that make you feel good, the things that are healthy for you, the things that make you feel alive, that give you purpose and make you feel passionate. If you connect to those things, then you're going to be able to continually build from that space, which is going to create healthier cells, which need the water to create to create energy and circulate energy, because everything in the body gets transferred through water, which is sparked to life by oxygen. If you do the breathing, the feeling, and the water intake, that's 75% of health. All right, fam? So, 7 Love Style. Continue to do what you can do. I appreciate all of you guys who listen. I appreciate all of you guys who learn. Please remember, if you want to ask me a question, ask it in the school community app, because the school community app is where your question gets to benefit everybody, and I reward you for it, right? The more questions you ask, the more people like your question, the higher your level goes up in the group, and the more discounts you get. You get access to get a free discovery call with me. You get 30% off here, and at the highest level, you get 40% off all products and an affiliate link for like 30% or something crazy. So I'm doing everything I can to continually give everybody everything that they need to succeed. Take the information and use it. All right, we have a brother, or we have a sister. We have someone that wants to come on the live real quick. Do I take Shilajit? No need. Absolutely no need. Is it something that's good? Absolutely. It can be very beneficial. But I have a lot of herbs that I take. And I mean, when we get to the base of it, you can do too much. So I'm good with where I'm at. Shilajit is very hyped right now because everybody's in on it. Shilajit is very effective because it comes with humic fulvic acid. But I have my own humic fulvic acid. I have a whole powder. I just haven't made it available to people because it really needs to be prepared in a way where it's not so hard to take. I have the raw powder. So I'll take the humic fulvic acid powder and I'll drink it. But it's maybe I'll open it. Maybe. But anyway, I guess my brother doesn't want to come on. Either way, family, thank you for tapping in. I love y'all. Peace.